Welcome to the third episode of Lowcountry All Stars. I'm your host, Chloe G, and alongside me here is my guest host, Matt Goldin. We had some action-packed weeks of sports around the Lowcountry, including 2 separate football games, a volleyball game, and even a tennis match.
And you'll want to stick around as we discuss the playoff picture in the Lowcountry and, of course, our player of the week. But for now, we're going to kick things off with tennis. The Well Branch Warriors are working with a new coach this year and a lot of new players. Coach Green said she's implementing classroom practices onto the court.
A lot of our players that we have right now, they're fairly new. Like some players have been playing for like this is their 3rd week ever taking up a tennis racket. So myself and Coach Scott, we work with them to make sure that they're up to standard and we can compete. And what I tell them about the matches, like a lot of them we're not necessarily going to win them, but we use them as learning experiences. So I take the same strategies that I use in the classroom and I bring it out here on the tennis court so that we can improve. Because I tell them all the time, like, this is my first time coaching tennis. Like, I played for a little bit, but I've never actually coached it before, and so it's a new experience for me, but I love it, and that's what I want for them as well, for them to love it so that they are eager to learn it, just as I am eager to learn about coaching.
Now time to switch things over to volleyball. The end of the fall season is a time for many seniors to say their final goodbyes, and for Well Branch, it was their senior night as they took on Cross Episcopal.
It was not Well Branch's best outing. They simply struggled to produce any points and were getting eaten up in the back row. The team as a whole was frustrated throughout the match, but despite the loss, Coach Klein was always encouraging to his squad.
All right. Hey, we've been down worse, came back and win. All right. I'm not giving up, and y'all shouldn't either. Hey, let's fight till the end. All right. Let's fight till the end. Hey, we got a lot of game left. Let's go.
With volleyball season almost wrapping up, we are going to be doing a little rewind with all of our teams, starting with, of course, Well Branch.
The Warriors went 500 on the season with a 4-game win streak in the middle of their season over Allendale, Fairfax, Hampton County, and Ridgeland, Hardyville. They will be losing some notable seniors including Ariana Reed Wright, Glenshad Graham, Janya Middleton, and Kennedy Middleton.
Battery Creek was not able to find as much success as they were only able to pick up 5 wins over Colleton County, Hampton County, and Military Magnet Academy. They have many seniors this year that they're losing, including Adriana Morales, Caitlin Bentley, Peyton Brock, Monica Jensen, Brooke Crosby, and Josie Fent.
The Beaufort Eagles started their season off strong but struggled toward the end, wrapping up things with an 8-game losing streak before one last win over Battery Creek. They are losing seniors Malin Toll, Peyton Mulling, Rachel MacArthur, and Allie Cave.
And moving to schools south of the Broad, the Bluffton Bobcats went 12 for 16, as well as having 5 ties. They pushed themselves playing in 2 separate tournaments, including one in Florida, where they even defeated a team from Jacksonville. The seniors they are losing are Lily Scholes and Talia Vaught.
Hilton Head's record of now is 15, 14, and 5, also playing in 3 big tournaments, including one against teams in Atlanta. They also still have one more tournament to go before gearing up for the postseason. Seniors on that team that are making their last go-arounds include Isabella Taramosia, Mallory Gilmore, Lillian Bigger, Kenzie Bigger, Alicia Clark, Graydon Boyden, and Jasmine Martinez.
And our final school is May River, who are wrapping things up with a winning record 11, 8, and 7. A majority of their games also were tournament games, but most of them stayed local. Seniors they will be losing are Olivia Shinestra, Christian Caffley, Brain Holland, Parker Shefsick, and Jocelyn Roper. A huge congratulations to all of these players and their accomplishments all season long. Us here at Beaufort County wish you well on your futures. But for now, we're going to be moving things on over to football, with our first game being Hilton Head Christian, and Matt was able to attend. Now, Matt, give us the rundown on that one.
The Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy hosted First Baptist School of Charleston. It was an electric scene in Bluffton for these two. This one was Eagles all day. Here, we have quarterback Dylan Clark doing a great job scrambling to keep this play alive. He connects with Harrison Arnholt, who makes a circus catch and sets up HHCA in the red zone. Just an amazing concentration from Harrison to pull that one in. 2 plays later, Dylan Clark calls his own number to punctuate the drive with a touchdown. A little later, we'd see HHCA dig into their bag of tricks on special teams. They catch the Hurricanes napping on this PAT attempt and are able to come away with a 2-point conversion. The defense got in on the fun too, with defensive end Jackson Maynard laying a big hit on FBS quarterback Zacoby Riley. Hilton Head Christian Academy rolls in this one, winning 56-6.
So Matt, what is it exactly about this HHCA offense that is leading them to be this dominant?
Their wide receivers got great separation all night. They really feasted on that Hurricanes secondary. Dylan Clark is a great quarterback, and he just has a really talented group of wide receivers that I think can carry them deep in the playoffs.
Dylan Clark. I mean, it's obvious this guy's talented, but really, what is it about his gameplay that sets him apart from the rest?
I was extremely impressed with Dylan's scrambling ability. He was able to extend some plays and give his receivers a lot of time to get open. Just a super great ability to react to whatever that defensive line threw at him.
Now it's going to be time to switch over to our other football game, Hilton Head versus Colleton County. Hilton Head kicked things off with a touchdown towards the end of the first quarter, but the lead didn't last long. They held up the Cougars, and then they were forced to punt on their next drive. They decided to run a fake punt, which was stalled short. The Cougars took control of the ball in their own territory when they were able to score. Leading into halftime, the Cougars scored again on a short run by Sean Williams coming out of the half. Hilton Head came out swinging to tie things up in the third. And it took all the way until the fourth quarter for Colleton County to really seal the deal on a couple of huge pass plays. But the icing on the cake was the interception late in the fourth to put them up by 2 scores.
Wow, Chloe, that sounds like a pretty exciting game. Hilton Head has had a pretty good season so far. What happened in this game?
Well, Matt, I mean, the commute from Hilton Head to Colleton County is a long one. And on top of that, they did not have that many fans in attendance. Frankly, they kind of looked low energy out there. They never really were able to get on a nice scoring run. They scored early in the first, but then they didn't score again all the way until after the half. They were gassed by the end, and I think that Colleton County really took advantage of that.
I think now is a good time to transition and start to look at our Lowcountry playoff picture. In Quad A, Region 7, Bluffton is sitting third at 1-1 in region play. Colleton County is next, followed by Hilton Head and May River. How it's looking right now, Bluffton is definitely going to be in the playoffs, but May River and Hilton Head need to pick up a few more regional wins if they want to stay alive.
Jumping over to Region 8, Beaufort is sitting at third with 1-1 in their region and 5-3 overall. Battery Creek is sitting at the bottom of their region as they have yet to pick up a win this season, so keep an eye out for the Eagles to make some noise in the playoffs. Our final team, Well Branch, is sitting at the top of Region 7. They're undefeated in their season. They're definitely going to be one of those teams that we're going to want to keep track of.
And now it's time to announce our player of the week, Dylan Clark.
Congratulations, Dylan, the quarterback for Hilton Head Christian Academy. In his win over First Baptist School, he went 8 for 11 with 165 yards and 3 passing touchdowns, along with a rushing touchdown in the 56-6 win. Congratulations on your great game, Dylan.
And sticking with HHCA, we have a new segment this week, Fan Frenzy. Each episode we are going to announce which school had the best fans that week, and without a doubt, this one goes to Hilton Head Christian. HHCA really had a spirited student section. They showed out with the costumes, face paint, chants, and just so much energy. Just a fun atmosphere, and it was so much fun to see that community come together to support their Eagles.
That will do it for our third episode. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you guys back on the next episode of Lowcountry All Stars. I'm your host, Chloe G. Alongside me is Matt Goldin.